Nice. Mungkin hari ini full Indo aja dah. Soalnya ya jam ngabuburit juga ya. Jadi hari ini lanjut lagi guys, lanjut lamar lagi. Game-game detektifan lagi kita. Detektif Katchovy. Porting food. Oke, let's go. Lanjutan yang kemarin. Hmm, langsung.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going. Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Your pathetic wages is my, wage.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
Maybe.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps? Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking. You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein. Very funny. Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Alright, you're right.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. You hear about Adrian?
Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience. Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Alright.
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
That's perfect. Ankara Messi.
They must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
playing this game again. Why not? Kenapa tidak gitu? Aku suka game ini.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car raid would have stripped it in a warehouse.
So, maaf kalau ngelek-ngelek ya guys. Ngelek guys. Sinyal saya tidak bagus. Ini apa ya namanya?
Combination wrench.
Ini apa ya namanya?
Use it to
Lupa.
remove the wheel lugs.
Wrench tuh apa ya? Lupa. Apa ya? Ini apa? English key. Ya, bukan deh kayaknya. FPS banget.
Better see what this Jacobs guy has to say. The car was dumped in his backyard after all.
Namanya juga game lama bang, yalah bang.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks for your help.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
FPS.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Mexican. Hey yo, Mexican.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
I doubt that.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
Isi lain. Isi lain. Isi lain.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
There's a missing flag in that car, so maybe he's lying and no. So I don't.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back
Why
and
when
do
I
something
get
about
strike?
those
This
kids.
is you
How
know
about
the
we bring you an
game
umpire
itself. It's now. Yesterday he called someone Negroes. I don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I. Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than
I don't
pleasure.
know. I think it was spelled the way. Dewey. Why? Why this? Why, bro? Why? Wait. I want to see that again. What? Why the book look like that? I can. I can. What the fuck? That. I just realized that the book is, man, that's a degenerate book. I saw. What the fuck? I saw some name and very pale. Man, look like fucking pedophile thing. What the fuck, man?
Phelps,
Yeah,
badge
this-
1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Messages, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thank you. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
I know.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
He's lying. His name is book, not the Valdez notebook.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
We found your contact details in Valdez's notebook. He had to be calling you for something, Dewey.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal and he bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
I doubt it.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves your head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Nagas ketiduran di pohon. Buset dah. Jadi uap.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey.
Oh iya, ini streamnya burik kah kalau di
We've had a spate
1080?
of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs. They have less attitude. Downside is they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Nge-lag anjir, makanya gak bisa ku 60
Can you drive
FPS.
to this one?
Where are we going?
Gak bisa ku 60 FPS nanti.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph.
Tapi burik banget kan,
Y
1080.
and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talking in color. Look what we have now.
I mean, no one will watch it anyway, so that's okay though. Mau bang, mau router. Ini udah paling lowest loh ini, soalnya dari tadi kan delay. Makanya mending ku turunin aja. Gak ada yang nonton, gak ada yang nonton juga.
We have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning.
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this.
He's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that? Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Oh, gede interview dulu ya.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is
I'm
Detective
Detective.
Katchovy.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you?
I don't
am
care.
needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez,
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Blood is general.
where did you purchase the car?
Okay.
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Is she telling the truth? Okay. Is she telling the truth? Okay. Nah. He's lying. But I don't have proof, so I don't.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers, or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Consul General, we have located
Consul
the car.
General.
Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
Your worship. Gerak-geraknya mencurigakan ini. I doubt that.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico, a presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
You lying. The kid's name in your notebook. You lie.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Pedophile. In your notebook.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy. Full lips.
Lips.
Ring any bells?
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Gabriel, spill it.
Spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy.
Hey, yo,
I
bro.
mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
Let's nail this kid Delgado and wrap this thing
Can I shoot him in the face? Man, you like young boys, though. No, shoot in the face. Can I shoot him?
I want to stop him with one round.
What? Really?
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Thank you.
You're behind the wheel.
So, where do you want to go?
Apa ya, kalau gak kebaca chatnya pas lagi apa namanya, pas lagi nyari clue atau nyari apa namanya tuh, apa, nyari clue atau nyari lagi itu apa namanya,
Okay,
apa
let's
sih
see what
namanya
Gabriel
tuh,
has to say
interogasi.
for himself.
just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
Yeah, that's that cop.
What the hell is this guy doing?
What the fuck are you thinking I'm doing? I'm working, you fucking Mexican.
Yeah,
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia?
Policia?
You understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is
Ana
Gabriel Delgado here,
Rodriguez.
Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check
Shut
out
up.
the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Shut up. I'm the police.
So how far along are you, Anna?
Well.
Nearly 20 weeks.
You Argentinian?
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor
This
and he's
is
not around?
something.
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Souvenirs are a dumb.
Unless
Yes,
you
this
help
is
us
stolen.
here, Anna, your
This is
little one
stolen.
won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Bible.
Circumstantial.
Nah.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
So, two breakfasts. Two breakfasts.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Two breakfasts. And asbak na pernah. Katanya gak balik-balik. Well, is the stolen?
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Yes, yes. Let's see what we get.
Diplomatic license plates.
This is diplomatic. The music's still playing, so we'll just so we still. The music is still playing, so I think the song.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Really? Really?
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Okay.
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricón that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
You lie. That's a lie. Why you make two breakfasts? Serving two breakfasts if no one around in the house. That's a lie. That's a biggest lie.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
I think you forget to wash the dishes.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night.
See?
I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Gerak-geriknya mencurigakan. Belum ada bukti. So I don't.
Then tell us where he is.
Yes, tell us.
If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
Exactly,
The start
bro.
line
Exactly.
is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
But not me.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line. That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles. We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the street.
Shut up. I forgot where the door is. What the hell? Just glitched through the door.
Hey, that's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
What did you say to me? What did you say to me, huh? What did you say to me?
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Man, I like style like this, bro.
Leaves his pregnant
I
girlfriend
hope
at
I
home
can
while he goes off
wear
to play
this
cars.
this
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Yeah, I'm fat.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Alright. Are we racing?
Quick! They're getting away! Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an
Yes,
illegal...
that's cool, that's cool, yeah, that's cool.
Stay on
I like outfits like that.
Getting away. Gonna lose him. Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamp.
Bro!
The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Can you just shoot him?
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Alright. Yeah. You know this is not a restaurant, right?
Step on him, Phelps. Take him out.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Chill.
Enough games.
guns, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
How? Are you dead?
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
He said it. Grand Theft Auto.
Fuck you, puto. You just speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him.
Shut
Now
the-
who's the man?
Shut the fuck up, you
Burn
Hispanic
your
guy.
fucking car.
Shut the fuck up, Hispanic. You talking to white man like that?
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickback, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
And this game, selling out 1940 blah blah blah. So many racist thing in here. Alright, 5-star. Thanks.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are
Are
they
they
cute?
cute?
My sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Attention!
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore's immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
Man, I had drill
No,
sergeant that
Sergeant.
day.
Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Sorry, yes, sir. A marriage made in heaven. Made in heaven. That's a JoJo reference. The JoJo reference. Oh man. Life leak.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Alright.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Door knocking all morning, but I got to make in the car in the end.
Hey,
You're the big brother too. Married. Mother was proud.
I like kids like this.
You drive.
Murder
I need to go over the case notes.
Oh, hidden by
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions. I'll convince him to let it go. How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
How do you want better?
Detectives, over here.
Alright, what we got?
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Dick is a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Alright.
Phelps?
Yeah.
You should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Alright.
I landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Janggal nih. Ya kalau ketabrak mobil itu ini yang darah nih di perutnya sama di dada. Well, his chest have room for this car accident. I don't think so. This is car accident.
We can notify next of kin.
Race white man. Back then, race is a what the hell, man. That's no, this is not car accident because there's no investigation. January 1st, 1947. Where Constantine Venom kept calls and never due to a lump sum payout of $10,000. Man, that's it. Yeah. That's a different appearance and dead and permanent weakness. This new plan. Future benefits.
Patterson has life insurance.
16,000. Yeah, coming from a oh, there's a veteran. But it's expensive.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound?
Yeah, he
Isn't
said
that inconsistent?
chest wound.
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent foot ornament. Those things are killers.
But look at this.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance
No,
on
no,
your
no, look
desk.
at this. Dia keseret ya kan?
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Dia keseret. Tapi darahnya tuh keseret dia. Berarti dia kan ditabraknya dari sini. Tabrak, sini, seret. Kan keseret. Berarti dia udah berdarah duluan tadi. Karena udah ada darah dari sini.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Kind of, but look at this.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Yeah. This is a car,
It's all yours.
ordinary car crash. All right.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper.
Hey,
Trying to
yo,
find work
you
in
want
practice.
fame? What?
Things look pretty difficult.
Hey, someone died, man.
Sister, we don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room. Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Wrinkled was not one of the
I'm
things
Detective
I
Phelps
wanted
of
to
the
be when I
LAPD.
grew up.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Really? It's clear you can see a little. You can see all.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Alright, I'm telling the truth.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
I don't.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave?
Yes,
what is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
I don't know.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things.
Yes,
Are
exactly.
you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
So,
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest?
I think this stuff.
Knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
No, 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 no.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Alright. See? I think the chest wound that the victim had from this knife. So that's a murder. This is murder case. Not hit and run case.
You're behind the wheel. All right. Where to?
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
Yes, this is not That's only possible.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here
I beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Yes, exactly.
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
I love that. Man, this one is creepy as hell, man.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Tell me why. Tell me why, bro. What the fuck, bro?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
I thought that. You know how much that $16,000 is? This time, your husband have your husband have what's what again? Insurance. You lie.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
I have backed it up.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance.
Exactly.
GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
Yes,
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit and run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Excuse me, I need to make a phone call.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks, ma'am. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
To shelter.
Lucky break getting a partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Why don't they just stop?
You heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure. Never back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff.
Right. Well, in a hit and run, the perp is already in flight. It's easier to keep going. Takes a degree of moral courage to stop and accept responsibility.
You're not as dumb as you make yourself out to be.
Yeah, that's the car.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
I don't think so.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Wonder he killed someone driving like this.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Don't let that asshole get away.
Sure is goddamn.
Vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton.
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
He's still
What do
gonna
you mean?
do it.
The guy jumped right out in front of me.
He ran
He came out of
two
nowhere.
people.
There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I read about it in the paper.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
That he hit like two people back there, bro.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife, length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Let's go. Can I use this?
You can drive.
Where are we going?
Oh, using this thing. Alright.
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea.
Ya,
Leroy
langsung
stabbed him. I
aja
had
cewek
nothing to
ini
do with it.
langsung
Where's Leroy now?
buang ini.
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of you
jury.
to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot
Shoot
him.
the woman! Shoot the woman! Nice one.
It's too late, Sabo.
Shit!
Oh my God.
Si gak kena lagi. Disupirin. Oh iya dong disupirin. Males gue bawa sendiri anjing.
Come on, Flatfoot, let's negotiate.
Put the weapon down now.
On your own goddamn head, be it.
Oh man. Gagal pak. Anjing. So we need to shoot the hand.
It's too late, Sabo. Here. Stop or I will shoot.
That's a lousy way for anyone.
Dia langsung didor anjing. Gimana? Udah cok. Jangan cok. Kalah ntar kalau didor. Gak boleh mati orangnya.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Biasanya disatirin Awiku amat. Tentang 3 rek. Skip nggak ya? Next. Jangan lama.
Phelps, Katchovy. V-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it,
Baru
Captain.
datang. Baru datang anjing.
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
Pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe Oh, that looks like
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
You're behind the wheel.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what...
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having your desk strewn all over the front page.
Delay lang ba yung pinagawin mo? Gataw, so, delay banget emang. Gataw, ito nga ngurus-ngurus ng PS gini. Delay banget, so.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him. Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazer from 6 West 2nd Street.
What the hell is that?
Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazer from 6 West 2nd Street.
Enough games, folks. Take this guy out. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
All right.
Show me your hands.
Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being... Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive. You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced. You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
Gotta give us something, Cliff. But we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble. Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me! I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence.
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right. Where to?
What? I think he's telling the truth.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Okay.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you...
Skip.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least. Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. A little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Coombs?
Close of play on Friday.
Mulai mencurigakan dia.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Let me shoot that guy.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of grand theft auto.
I'll relay the information.
Messages, please.
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thank you. You know the way. You can drive.
So, where do you want to go?
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car sales. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line.
Empty.
La Noire.
Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
We should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
La Noire.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2.
Crummy bastard.
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Gene Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
You're a liar, James.
Say that again. I'm telling the truth. I don't know the broad.
So that's why you both have the same address printed on your pink slips. She's a mule for these stolen vehicles, genius. Same as you.
Jesus. All right, I know her. Stupidest broad I ever met. Always cooking up crazy schemes. I don't know why those guys use her. You happy now?
Gak tahu bang delaynya.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Kayaknya emang ini deh nge-lag deh. Kapan-kapan gue ini lagi dah.
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east.
Nggak tahu cara
Sometimes
ininya
I bring
soalnya
back cars
cara
from the
ngaturnya
other
ini
way.
base gimana. Kemarin kagak delay sekali sekarang delay mulu. Nggak tahu kenapa.
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
An address, Velasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid. We'll see what we can do.
All right, James. We're gonna check if this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA. Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Can you drive to this one? LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? That could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They paid me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made zero. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
How long have you and Velasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Velasco?
Bilang Velasco udah bilang James. Blow on your own cover.
You're lying. James Velasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh, well, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I don't know him.
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Velasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that too.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you? Please. What have I got to do?
Trying my patience here, Gene. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture in all the papers. You'll have nowhere to run.
All right already. I get the message. I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow. 58 Industrial Street. Big warehouse full of goons. Now you've got what you want. Can I go? Please?
No, you sure can. We've got a car waiting outside for you. Some career advice, Gene. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little getting used to, but yeah, he generally means what he says.
Kesalahan berpikir. Malam ini lanjut savean yang satunya gak sih?
You can drive.
All right. Where to?
Tapi udah sampai sini. Ini kemarin kita main sampai sini ya kayaknya.
Friendly girl.
Used to getting her own way.
Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place. There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall, the guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Lightfall, the guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
That's the best lie you can come up with, Bigelow?
Hey, would I lie to you, detective? I'm not exactly in a good position here now, am I?
Gordon Lightball owns Marquee Printing, a government print shop. He's losing big at the track.
He has these big government contracts. He's in hock over 20 grand. If the feds find out, contracts will be all over. Lightfall plays ball.
All right, Bigelow. The heat is off you. Play your cards right and you'll be able to count your time in Quentin on one hand.
Thompsonnya ditinggalin gitu aja dong berarti.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
What a mess.
That's it.
You're under arrest.
I'm sorry. Just what the hell are you talking about?
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
You're in the hole with the organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree. I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper.
You need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Oke, kelar. Tadi. Lu kurang satu lagi loh. Ini apa ya?
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Okay guys, oke segini aja dulu. Udah mau buka soalnya.
See you later, fellas.
You guys.
Try not to work too hard.
You bantering with the boys. Comes a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
Thank you guys.